Hello, Police Best for UK here, and welcome to another video. So the other day we had Falcon Patrol, so today we're going to have Falcon Patrol 2. So let's have a look how this is improved. So we've got Fast Fire to start, we've got like all the spinning craft there, the sprites sort of like having a rave. Bit of a rave, they're in a disco obviously. And let's start the game. So it's on warp mode actually. Shit, I didn't realise. So I'm going to disable warp mode. That's an emulator feature. No wonder that's spinning so fast. There we go. That's normal speed now. And now the music comes into effect because we've just disabled warp mode. I didn't realise warp mode was available. Was enabled. If you don't already know, voice emulators support something called warp mode, which increases the CPU emulator speed by a massive amount to try and help with loading of slow games, and I actually had it enabled. So okay, so we've disabled it now, so we're running at normal speed. Let's start the game. So pressing fire does nothing, but I'm going to change the joystick ports over. Plug it in joystick port 1 instead. There we go, look at that. Okay, so we've got a message to FP2 from GHQ. Enemy activity in your area. Intelligence report as follows. Helicopter type solo. Armament air-to-air missile. This would have been so cool back in the 80s, wouldn't it? Like seeing all these messages and stuff. Especially when computers were a brand new thing. Let's just start. Okay, so we got our familiar. Oh, that looks a bit bad, doesn't it? The scenery at the bottom. We got our familiar environment, just like on my other video that I did the other day about the Falcon Patrol 1. Right, taking off, and let's do this. Or you can shoot down and forward this time. Right, pyramids of it. There's some pyramids there. Oh, got one of the planes. Whoa, helicopters and shit on my case now. Right. Maybe they've made it slightly easier because the first... Oh, fuck. I just, like, literally crashed into the power station silos and shit. Right, okay, we're going for refuel here. Right. So, yeah, it is a bit more superior to the first game, actually. The graphics do look slightly better, especially on the scenery at the bottom. And if it's a bit easier, because the first game was almost impossible. We're fighting against helicopters at the minute, so, and you can shoot downwards. Right, okay, I'm going to get this helicopter guy here. Have some of that. You've probably still got the jet fighters somewhere though. So the helicopters can move about the place. There we go, got you. Well, someone's approaching, yet another helicopter. You can see it on the radar there at the bottom. Whoa, that was close, nearly hit the city. Just don't get too close to the ground because it's not in real life. If you fly into the ground, you're going to destroy your plane and yourself. Ouch! That was a bit nasty. Let's go for our refueling here. Now, you do get a definitive amount of fuel on this, so these sort of, what looks like what I'm on now, that's where you refuel. So if you can guide your plane in nice and softly if you use joystick right, and that will sort of refuel your fuel here. So yeah, pretty decent game actually, it's not bad. I'm finding this much easier to play than the first one actually. The helicopters are much slower than the jets was on the first one, and it makes it easier to actually shoot something. The jet noise is quite cool for the SID. Oh, someone shot me from the ground. So you do have ground people attacking you as well. So yeah, that's a quick look at Falcon Patrol 2. I'm going to give that one a nice 7 out of 10 for innovation. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Bye!